So, back here with some tarot. This time did a butterfly face painting. You can kind of see there. A little bit of color action. So, first card up we have here. Ooh. Look at that. Holding on to those coins. For a rainy day. Those are on reserve. But as money is like water, it has to flow. So sometimes we don't hold on to the gold. We let it go, and billions more comes back to us. Message rushing in. So, Knight of Swords could be a message from an air sign. It could also just be a message fast and quick. Something that you weren't expecting. So, there's that. By the way, I hope you guys like my wall that I made behind me. Neon cloud wall. Hard to see, but there is a heart over there and some flowers over there. It took me a while to make that cloud wall. Alright, so Knight of Wands, somebody charismatic and passionate and probably a fire sign. Since it's a Knight of Wands and not the King, it could be something, lustful, or it could be something of just a person that you run into that is a fire sign in that manner that you know even in your life. And has, has that message. That's what the wands mostly. Here we go, High Priestess. This is something to do with the intuition, I would say. Contemplation of good and evil, light and dark. Knowing where you're at. Knowing what you want in life. And not really letting anybody else get in the way of telling you what to think or feel, because that needs to come from within. It can't be coming from everybody down the street and the cat down the road and their neighbor. Sometimes that advice has to come deep within from prayer and connecting. I've asked God to send me things in dreams, so I'll know for sure. And when I wake up, I'm like, yeah, okay, I know for sure, because God sent that to me in the dream. And that was a wise answer, and it could only came from God. So that's how you can know those things. Ooh, so this is in reverse. This is good. So if it was upright, it would mean secrets are being ongoing basically, and this means they're being undone. And whoever's been taking from you in some way, or lying about you, or the camera just went dark a little bit. So yeah, that's definitely not good. If people are making up things about you and they're not true, remember this is in reverse, the moon. And there's always that Cancer sign, water too, with the moon. Deception, going away from your life, not coming in it. That's gotta be great, right? Nobody wants that stuff coming in. No, we don't. this in reverse. So the time of having to fight for yourself all the time and defend yourself is at an end. And as someone who's had to constantly defend theirself their whole life, yes, I'm happy to hear this. I think it's ever so much needed that the struggles must come to an end. In all stories. Ooh. As I say that, we have the devil in reverse. Lived in reverse, huh? So this could mean the toxic connections. It could be in the third party, it could be family, or it could be relationships. But if something's constantly negative and it's a battle, love is supposed to be loving and easy and caring and not a struggle. It's not supposed to be arguing and fighting and all that mess, you know? That's not what love is at all. So this in reverse is a good thing because it means those toxic connections, those, what would they call those people? And I know because I've had to deal with it. Codependent relationships is what they say. Where they're constantly on you. And like they don't have a life of their own. They need, you know, so that's okay if, you know, it's real love and you're just wanting to know more about that person, but if it's some kind of control issue, then that's not good. So the control issue and somebody trying to control you in a negative way is going out of your life. No more manager telling you what to do. Something about entrepreneurship too here, and not having to deal with your whoever thinks they're better than you. I'll just put it simply. Whoever wants to be condescending and be an ass to you is going down. They could have been doing it behind your back. They could have been doing it to your face. It doesn't matter. They're going away. Temperance. So, to me, this means something that has happened is it's in reverse. So coming undone. To me it matches what I just said of not putting up with anything anymore. The cups are mixed and once upon a time, and now they're becoming undone, unmixed. As one angel has a foot in the water and a foot on land. The lovers in reverse. This could mean an air sign in your life that maybe you used to care about is now out of your life, and they're not allowed to come back in by your spirit team. They're not allowed back in your life, so don't let them back in. They're out for a reason. You know, I'm not telling you what to do with your kids or anything, but you'll know if how they've treated you. No matter if it's a family member, kid, no matter who it is. If they've treated you badly, those will be the ones to keep out of your life. If they've treated you with love and respect and goodness, those will be the ones to keep in your life. But that air sign's coming out. Probably some kind of male figure. air sign. Communication from the Heavenly Father, a gift. And then here's a lot of communication from the world. Those 8 wands are a lot of official, I would say, documents or something that is going to be signed. That's going to be good communication coming through for you in a positive way. This is going to require help from a third party, and you to receive that help. And it needs to be able to come through in a way that, you're going to just know that you're going to celebrate before you even start. Because you've already pictured a win. Because, in all honesty, I would have to say, you have to know this, that you're in the right. You know the law, and you already know you're in the right. So that third person helping you is going to just let you know that even more, and that you're already winning. Winning does matter. Because obviously it looks like you've been through hell, and you're all bandaged up there, and you've had enough of that. It's time for a different road. But I'm getting more of the feeling that this is the people who have taken from you. They're going to feel what you felt going through that. They're going to feel this 10 times worse. So this is really for them now, and not for you, but for them. And don't take it on as your problem just because you might see what happens to them by accident. Sometimes we see karma we don't really want to. We just... Because you don't really wish negative, and honestly, you're not supposed to wish negative on anybody. You're supposed to wish good on everybody. This is what those people are losing. They're losing the 10 of Cups, and it goes in your direction. Those people that had that wounded look and that is getting that tired look that you used to have, everything is going to fall at your feet in this direction towards you. From them, out of their hands, it falls unto you at your feet. Because in the Bible it says, all the wealth from the wicked shall be placed at the ones that have the heart of God. So, those with the heart of love and goodness, and think positively and how to do right by others, and serve God and do His will, those will be the ones with riches. Ones that care. Queen of Wands. Charismatic, passionate. Some kind of female that's probably passionate about whatever your skills are. King Swords. And it was in reverse. So this would be an air sign coming to sternly cut something out if it was upright. And in reverse, lost its power to slice that in half. So maybe your enemies have lost the power to get the negativity out of their mind because they've given so much. They're just naturally getting it all back. And it looks like, yes, this is what's happening to them. They get to be bound where you were once bound. They get to be stuck where you were once stuck. Woo! This is what we want to see. Nice. This is the Knight of Pentacles. This guy is coming to give you good treasures, money that is overdue to you, that's actually yours. So don't let anybody, go, oh, that's something you're going to win in the lottery. No, it's overdue to you from lifetimes past. All that karma from all those jerks taken from you from all those lives before. People want to say they didn't live before, they're wrong. God said, I knew you before you were in your mother's womb. I knew you before you were born. You were with God. You were one with Him. There's been stories of little kids coming back. Some of those are generational wealthers that come back for their wealth in a different lifetime because they lost it in one lifetime, and God knows it's overdue to them in the next. He knows, and He makes sure it gets to them. How great is God, greater than we can imagine. When He's making sure we get the wealth and we've gotten taken from in all those other lifetimes, and finally comes to us. It may have taken lifetimes to get to you, but it's finally here. Something that's going to make a difference. So have the strength to hold on. You are in the sign of August of the Leo right now. The sun. So, have the strength, keep the strength, keep the positive frame of mind that it's already there for you. Because as a man thinks, so therefore it shall be in their heart also. And it has no thing to do with gender. No gender at all. So, as a human, think. Therefore they be in their heart also. We think with strength, we'll live with strength. And the best thing is, you see that little 8 above their head? That's where you're manifesting and take. And I know you guys probably hate, probably tired of hearing that word. Use your imagination as creation. Use like Albert Einstein said, because your knowledge means nothing without imagination. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Because out of the imagination comes great things and things never heard or thought of. Knowledge can only take from what's already there. Imagination takes creation from thin air. Look at that 8. Creation. Out of thin air. Out of nothing. King of Cups. I think of God when I think of this, though sometimes. Yes, many people think of a water sign, but I think of love, because I think of the one who's the king of all emotion, all of love, all of goodness. Better than any king. But nonetheless, the flowing of the greatness of prosperity from love into your life, who is the creator from all things, and the flow of emotion into your life, some kind of emotions coming into your life, full of water. King comes when there's great emotions coming in. shuffle these a little bit. So I like to mix them up. So you've just had King of Cups. Now you get the Knight of Cups. This is an emotional offer. This isn't just him looking good on his throne. This is actually somebody coming towards you to make you a love offer. So, you'll know who that is, either or have a thought in mind of who that is, or it'll be somebody you've never met. So it'll be a small offer at first. It's gonna be something that's real, so it's gonna be something maybe just don't take it for granted, I guess, when it comes, but it's gonna be something small, as you start out as friends, probably, which is better. Slow. You want to move slow. You don't want to move fast. Don't want to be one of those people who wonder who it is you're sleeping next to. That doesn't sound like a hot ticket, does it? So what do we got here in reverse? Death. Death in reverse. Something that was changing. Total reverse. Because death means change. And it could mean something that you thought was dead is not dead and coming to life. So it could mean either one of those. It's always best to know both. These are those people that, as they watch you win, they're gonna feel left out in the cold. They're gonna feel like these people are outside in the snow. They're not gonna be having a good time, needless to say. But I mean, how could anybody go around wishing stuff on somebody, you know what I mean? They don't even, especially if they don't even know you. So, yeah, I don't see that at all. Queen of Cups. Well, we got a lot of emotion here, I think. Wow. Got the whole family there. Water signs, huh? But at least she's more in control of her emotions. And the Ace of Cups. So this love offer, wow, this is from the divine. I'm going to tell you right now, that's better than any human. Right now. Wow. So there's a beautiful love offer from the Heavenly Creator, which is sacred and amazing. Ace of Cups. Ooh. Ace of Swords. So this is like a message from the divine as well. A message crowned and kind of like the crown of laurel leaves is like the accolades of winning. Wow. Okay, yes, I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to see this so freaking bad. And I'm glad it came. This is the King of Pentacles, which means whole buttload of money is coming into your life and abundance. People want to say just whatever in abundance, but I'm gonna say no. That's some coin coming into your life. That's some big bank coming into your life. That's awesome. I like that. I like that a lot. You just don't see that all the time. So it also symbolizes an earth sign as well, Capricorn. But this guy is a big sign of wealth. Gold to behold. Nothing wrong with that. You can put down all those. I've carried them for so long. There are a bunch of worries about material things in this world that you gotta let go. I gotta do the same. That you're not alone in that matter. I think it's just silly for us as souls, as spirits, to worry about this realm when if you can trust God with your soul in the next realm, what are you doing not trusting Him with your reality in this one? What? And then I pulled out the sun. Always think of Jesus when I think of this card, the Son of God. The most happiest we're ever going to be when we go back home and we're on those white horses following Him for all eternity. That's awesome. Look at that. It's so beautiful. Happy little kid in the sun. Accolades to Yeshua, who made it possible for us souls to be able to go home to the one that created us. But this means great times are ahead for you. Happiness is gonna come when you least expect it. You're gonna be laughing your ass off when you least expect it. It's gonna be great times out of nowhere. I think even Love Dove approves that. The world's ready to give you these riches. Obviously, they've held them back from you for so long. They can't help but to give them to you now. Oh my God, and here's the last card in my hand. Oh my gosh. This is everything. This is the happiness, the love, the money. Wow. That's beautiful, you guys. It's freaking awesome. Alright. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Everybody's happy in there. More than you could wish for. So much your cup spilleth over to others. Right? So I'm going to take a couple from the Tea Leaf Tarot. This says a distant friend is thinking of you. The dog far away. You could have an animal friend or people friends. This is the star. What does it say? Guaranteed success? I don't think it gets any better than that. Guaranteed success. Bull. What kind of bull is this? It says, do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. In other words, don't put up with anybody's shit. See that? Don't back down. Show strength and fortitude. Keep your integrity. Keep who you are about yourself. Don't let anybody ever tell you who you are or make you feel a certain way about yourself that you don't want to feel. Hold that love in your reality of yourself and show who you are more than just think and feel it, but be real with yourself. Keep that strength and fortitude. Like I said before, as a man thinketh in his heart, so therefore is he also. Human. Just wanted to come out for you guys. The fox. Shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. Wow. So being resourceful, shrewdness, even in business. There's another, you're not putting up with anything. You're not going to sit down while everybody walks all over you. You're going to actually get up and stand up for yourself and say, no, I'm actually more intelligent than that. I know what you're doing. And this is what's happening, and we're going to make it right. Right? That is awesome. The butterfly. Change for the better. It's funny. Got that butterfly face on today. Mardi Gras mask. Change for the better, you guys. It's long awaited. Okay, last one here. We're into 31 minutes. Didn't mean to take up this much time, but successfully overcoming a problem. Bridge. Bridge. Bridge over troubled waters. It's a really old song by somebody named Simon and Garfunkel, I think. I used to hear it as a little kid. But that bridge over troubled waters is great. And I always thought about that, successfully overcoming a problem. That is beautiful. Last card on the bottom. The sun. Again. Happiness and well-being. Doesn't get any better than that, you guys. Doesn't get any better than that. Much love. You guys have a freaking awesome day. The little sun right there underneath the flower. Alright.